Yes, sir.
How was it transitioning from a fan of music to actually working in music and your own artistry into who you're becoming as an artist?
That's a great question. It was pretty seamless. It kind of just happened. Life just kind of happened. I never really like put any not like I put any effort in. Well, I did. I put some effort into it, but
Mhm.
like it kind of just happened seamlessly. I used to be an athlete, came to a point where it's like you take that decision. Do you go like, do you play in college or do you do something
Mhm.
else? And I was kind of like, on the fence there. And yeah, I kind of just decided music was the way.
Oh
It
yeah.
was kind of like my friends were telling me I should try it. I was like, you know what? Let's get it, you know?
That's what's up. What do you want fans to take away from that song specifically? And then also, what do you want them to take away from you as an artist?
I think I think this next single, Understand, is a really like it's a step away from the maybe more introspective self that I've been in the past. If you were to look at my last singles, such as
Mhm.
Patience off of my Spectrum EP, was a very introspective song. It talks about me. It reveals a bit about how I feel emotionally. And this one is more, Understand, is about letting go. It's about having fun. It's about the struggles of the love life and the business we're in,
Yeah.
but it's a passionate song over a very introspective and analytic one. You see what I mean? Like
Mm.
it's something you jam to. It's something you enjoy. You think about life. You have fun with your friends too. You see what
Yeah.
I mean? It's a
That's
summer song.
right. Definitely feel that for real.
I
Talk
think I
about.
was always a bit into music. I kind of always enjoyed it, but it really took for my friends to be like, yo, you should give this a try, for me to be like, oh,
Mhm.
you know what? If people around me appreciate it, then maybe it's something I can give out to the world. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mm,
You grew up in Canada. Did that in any way
yes, sir.
prepare you for a career in music at all? And just talk about growing up in Canada opposed to the US, the differences, things like that that affected you.
Right. Well, I think first and foremost, I think Canada, especially where I'm from in Quebec, it's a very multicultural place, very diverse place. There's a lot of
Mhm.
different, there's a mix of French and English. We get people from
Okay.
all of all the countries that speak English come, but all the countries that speak French come as well. So we get Haitians, but we also get people from Morocco, we get people from Algeria, but we also get
Oh
people
wow.
from all the rest of Africa that speaks English, people from Europe that speak both languages. So I think it's really a big melting pot, and I think that
Hmm.
gives me an edge in the sense that like you just have access to more sauce, more culture, just more
Hmm.
influences around you that you can just kind of absorb and put into your music.
Yeah, I like that.
Mm,
Let's get into Spectrum a little bit because that's actually when I was first you were first brought to my attention when that came out last year, and I love it by the way.
appreciate you.
Talk to us
Appreciate you.
about talk to us about recording that, just the process of what you wanted people to really, pretty much get from it, and then tell everybody that hasn't heard it why they should go stream it.
Definitely. So yeah, Spectrum is my latest EP mixtape. And it was basically, I think it's a great way to like have an introduction to who Zach Zoya is as a person, who
Hmm.
I am as a person. I think it shows basically the range of what I do, and I think that was really the intention behind it, is to show I don't only do one thing. It's a multitude of things that I like to do, and I think people need to be aware of that if you're to be listening to my music, because it's a bit of everything. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's a bit of
exactly.
rap, it's a bit of R&B, it's a bit of in between. I like pop as well, so I think it's a great way of showing what I'm capable of doing, what I'll keep doing.
Hmm.
um and I mean, I think also it's just dope music, so that's definitely why you should go and check it out. uh yeah, man. Yeah, I really
Real.
feel good about that last CP I dropped, man. I think people will really like it.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then that's staying on your being that you mentioned your style of music. Who are some artists that you would like to collaborate with if given the opportunity? Because I can see some few artists on some of them tracks with you that would just be fire.
Yeah, appreciate you, man. There's a lot of those. There's a lot of those. A lot of people I
Hmm.
didn't get to collaborate with yet. A lot of people on my bucket list. You know, I can name 1,000. I can name, you know, the
Hmm.
big ones I've looked up to my whole life: the Kendricks, the Drakes, the Isaiah Rashads, the whole of the TDE crew. You know, even SZA, I would
Okay.
love to get
Nice.
a chance to, you know, lock in the studio with. Other than that, there's a lot of people locally. Actually, I'd love to get in with the people like Nate Husser. We actually have a song in the bank. Nate Husser was a legend from out here in Canada.
Okay.
Um, I would love to get a chance to work with Kate Trinata, who's a big Canadian
Mhm.
legend
Yeah.
over here. Yeah, I think that's, and of course, like 1,000 others. But the beauty of music is the best collabs, in my opinion, just kind of happen. You know what I mean? You don't force things. You
Yeah.
just kind of let it happen, and the world makes, you know,
Exactly.
universe does good things.
Definitely. What's gonna happen? I'm looking forward to some of the collaborations. And
For
then
sure.
then I have to
And we got
ask
a
you.
couple. We got a couple in the bank too.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it to that, but stay tuned. We got a couple big ones in the bank.
Oh yeah, no doubt. Real good. What's your overall goals and aspirations for your career?
I think mostly my main goal is just to inspire people. Like I really started from a place where, like, especially as a rapper, a lyricist, you put a lot of thought into it, into the content, and like, I want this to mean something. I want this to,
Mhm.
yo, I'm gonna have this master plan that's gonna explain life and everything. And that's kind of where I started. But now more and more, the more music I do, the more styles I try out, the more people I collaborate with. It's mostly about inspiring people. It's about having a good time. It's about connecting with people. I think music is one of the best ways to like be understood, even if it's not like literally. You know what I mean? I could be saying
Mhm.
I love you in a song, but the meaning is not necessarily I love you. It's whatever you think, whatever that makes you think of. You know,
Exactly.
I don't really get to choose what the meaning of a song, even though I might have written it like
A certain way.
word for word, like everything, like everybody's gonna have a different opinion and way of seeing it. So it's about inspiring people. It's about
Hmm.
sparking a little something in people's heads.
Yeah, beautiful. That's what makes it special. What's
Exactly.
next? What's next for Zach Zoe?
Well, shows have just picked back up, so shows are what's next. I actually just flew back from a show back in my hometown. I got a show in
Oh, nice.
3 days, so it's really starting back up. I'm super excited about it. We've had this like year and a half hiatus, and finally
Right.
we're getting back to like it's opening back up. So I'm super excited for this summer. Super excited for the rest of the year. I think some great things are coming. Yeah, I'll definitely be all around. I plan on traveling as well. Plan on going to Europe. Plan on going to the States as well. So a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Real good, real good. Well, you hit up Minneapolis, make sure the team lets us know because I would definitely love to check out a live show of you.
Sheesh. Would love to. Would love to.
Definitely. And then before we wrap, is there anything else you want to leave with your fans, new fans, people that might just be checking you out?
Sure. I mean, understand out soon. Stay tuned for that. Zach Zoya on all socials, you know, Instagram, YouTube. Prologue is going to be coming out soon as well. Working on some documentary footage and stuff, the behind the scenes, kind of what I've been up to in the last year. I'll be performing as well. So people from around here, stay tuned. I have a bunch of shows coming. Summer is going to be an exciting one.
Real good. Well, definitely appreciate you taking time out speaking with us. Like I said, early fans, so looking forward to what's next.
Yes, sir. No, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all for taking the time.